Good morning students. Today just we'll revise the previous test papers, those who are not written properly. So that is the first paper, which basic gate is also called as inverter, that is NOT gate. So maximum everyone written that one. What is logic gate? A gate, it is a basic electronic circuit which operates one or more signals to produce single output. Then the next question here, if most of the students was confused, write the standard symbol for XOR gate. Standard symbol, any of the gate. Please remember, standard symbol means circuit with denoted symbol. So first I write for NOT gate X bar. Then AND gate, two inputs given to that. It is just like a D and one single output. Give any variable A into B. Then OR. This is just a slant like a curve. Then here also. Then here it is, if you take AB, it is A plus B. And I have told you when I was explaining the videos in the particular class, so please don't write like this. See the symbol, you need to write like a ulta C, then a small curve stop here and small curve take up from here. So this is a correct symbol, these two are not correct, student. And there should not be a more gap after the symbol like this. So the symbol, input line has to touch to the circuit. Then come to your NAND gate. Then NOR gate. The NAND gate, two input signal X given to the AND gate, immediately bubble A into B whole bar. Please don't write. This is a combination for the explanation we have given. It is a combination of AND gate and a NOT gate. So this we have given only for your understanding purpose. If you are writing the circuit for the NAND, this is a NAND symbol, not this one. This is correct, but it is a combination, not exactly NAND gate. Did you understood? Similarly, this you are not supposed to write. And come to your NOR gate. If your NOR gate, two input signals A and B given to the OR circuit, that results will be complemented and displayed A plus B whole bar. So don't write this one. OR gate plus NOT gate. Don't write this one. Okay students? Then come to your XOR gate. XOR gate, input symbol given to the extended OR gate. And the symbol is, if you give AB, A plus within that circle B. Did you got it? If you are not write the circle, then you will not get the complete 1 marks. Please remember student. Then XNOR, the same circuit of XOR AB, before outputting it complements the result A plus B, this one. Or you can write with a dot. You can write with a dot. Okay. Did you got it? Understood? So standard symbol means circuit, that is a logic gate. Circuit or logic gate. Logic gate with the denoted symbol with input and output for that. Okay students, any confusion? This is a 1 mark important questions. So this is a standard symbols for that. Okay. Then want me to write the truth table for this? So truth table, AB, A into B, A plus B, A into B whole complement, A plus B whole complement, then A plus with a bubble, B, A plus of B with a complement. So what you need to give the input? When we are taking a 2 input symbols, you will get only 4 possibilities: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So A into B, when both are 0, when both are 1, then only the result is 1, otherwise 0. This is for your AND. Then what's about for OR? So when it is both are 0, 0, then only the result is 0, otherwise it is true. Opposite of this, complement it. The result of AND complement it. 1, 1, 1, 0. This is once they ask the question, this one student, please remember, if they will give the output and they will tell you to find which kind of output you are going to, which kind of circuit will give you the particular output. Then OR complementation result 1, 0, 0, 0. The next one is, this is your NOR. This is your XOR. When we have even number of ones, not a odd number of ones. Even number of ones, the result is 0. Even number of odd number of ones will give you the result 1. This is 0. Then complementation of this will give you 1, 0, 0, 1. Did you got it? So this completes your writing a circuit symbol as well as your truth table, students. Understood? So the next question, write the standard symbol for AND gate. Just now I wrote. Then write the principles of duality. Give an example. Please remember the question. Write what is principle of duality. Duality theorem principles you need to write along with the example. What is duality? Changing the given expression from one form to another form by applying the duality principles are called duality theorem. First point, changing the AND sign to OR sign, OR sign to AND sign, then changing 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. This you should write in the sentence format. AND sign to OR sign to AND sign, then 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. And take one example, x into 0 equal to 0. Apply your duality. X, this dot will be changed to plus, 0 will be changed to 1. But this is dual form of the given input. So given expression. You got it? Then the next question. So prove x into x plus y, x into x plus y equal to x. Apply your distributive law. You will get x into x plus xy equal to x. X into x can be written as x, xy equal to x. So here take a common, x is a common, 1 plus y equal to x. 1 plus y can be written as 1, x. X into 1 can be written as x equal to x. Both LHS equal to RHS. Then the standard symbol and truth table, this is given. So this is a standard symbol for this. and the output of truth table. Then NAND gate, NOR gate. So many students, they got confusion. Realize the NAND gates, basic gates using NAND and NOR. I told you when I was explaining. So this is important. You will get in the final exam. So any one format according to your previous syllabus, not now. So if it is a syllabus gets changed, then the weightage of each chapter it is going to be changed. That time it may be going to change the format. Please remember, this is possible for 5 marks. This is possible for 5 marks. The question is realize basic gates. Realize basic gates using NAND and NOR. Many students, they wrote basic gate and explanation, OR explanation, NOT explanation, NAND explanation and NOR explanation. Few they wrote one circuit of NAND, that means one realization of the NAND, and one realization of the NAND with the 3 circuits what it does there, that they have been written. Please remember, and I told you, even though if you are not writing the complete in between the answers, but writing is very, very important. This is a NAND, this is NOR. So NAND, first I am deriving a NOT for both. So take a single input, give to the NAND circuit, you will get the A complement. Just write that one, you don't write anything. Similarly, write here the R circuit with the complementation A complements. So we got the NOT gate. We got the NOT gate. Okay, now I am writing for OR. Now I am writing for OR. OR with the AND you will get 3 circuits. 3 circuits. Here you will get 2 circuits. That is very, very important. Similarly, take one for A. You will get A complement. Take similarly for B. You will get B complement. Include that A and B here. You will get A complement into B complement. Whole complement can be written as just A plus B. Don't write anything. Just write it like this. This is important and this is important. That's it. Okay. Then here 2 circuits with the 2 different inputs A and B. Give to the circuit. You will get A plus B whole complement. Give the same input twice to the circuit. A plus B. Double complement. So you will get A plus B. So this is important, this is important. Understood? So the next one, AND. So in the NAND with the AND you will get 2 circuits. And with the OR you will get 3 circuits. So this format, write this side, this format, write this side, but the circuit should be same. So write this pattern with the OR AND operation. This is your NAND, AB, A into B complement, A into B double complement can be written as A into B. So we got the AND. See, almost similar, just the sign and the circuit was changed. Then this format write this side. This is for A. This is for A. Similarly, write for B. For B. Here what you got? A complement. Here you got B complement. Give the input to the single circuit. What you wrote? With the plus you wrote, dot you wrote, you write with the plus. A complement plus B complement, whole complement can be written as A into B. Just explanation not required. When you are writing this much, you will get the complete 5 marks, students. Understood? This you will get with the De Morgan's theorem. If you want, you can prove it, that one. Okay? Understood? So, you need to write all, not only these two, or not only any one of those. You completely need to write all 3 basic gates, all 3. The name basic gates means all 3 gates. What are those gates? And, not, or, and. And or not, any format. This is the one. Okay? Understood? And the next question. So maximum, this one everyone wrote. Just I was revising the question paper, student, and not writing, revising completely. So this they have written, that is f of a, b, c, d equal to the question asked. M0 is there, it is a sigma. 0 is there, 2 is there, 4 is there, 5 is there, 7 is there. Then 8, 10 is there. Then 12, 13, 14 and 15 is there. So write the K-map. Sigma indicates SOP. Each term is product term. Product term. And you need to represent with a 1, not with a 0. And writing this one is compulsory, student. M0, M1, M3, M2, and putting into the corner with a pencil, it's compulsory. Many students, they have not written properly. This is 7, this is 6. Then M8, M9, M11, M10, M12, M13, M15, M14. 15 is there? No, 14 is not there. Only 15 is there. A complement, B complement, then A complement B, AB, AB complement. Here C complement, D complement, C complement D, CD, CD complement. Wherever the values are there, write that as a 1. So 0 is there, 2 is there, 4 is there, 5 is there, 7 is there, 8 is there, 9 is not there, 9 not there, 10 is there, then 12 is there, 13 is there, 15 is there. So it's possible to do in 2 methods. So maximum I got with this is a 1 quad and this is a 1 quad and the corners. So that also possible. So one I got this one. Many students they wrote this one only, maximum, and few they wrote another format, but not both. One student or 2 students they wrote both. Which one? This one. So dotted line is a redundant. Dotted line is a redundant. If you are including this one, don't include this one. Or if you are including this, don't include this one. So any one format you should use, not a redundant. If you include the redundant copy, then you are going to lose the marks, student. Why it is a redundant? Why we should not do? See, M4 is already grouped, 5 is grouped, 13 is grouped, 12 is grouped. See, this is not included. These two are not included even though M0 and M8 included. Instead of making a pair, we are making a quad to get the minimum number of terms, student. Understood? So, corners, what we did, this corners, what we will get? So, among this one, this one, this one and this one. Among those 4, what is a common is there? B complement is a common is there. Among these 2, D complement is a common. Did you got it? Then, among this, that means leave this one. This is over now. this group what we did, that is C complement, D complement. Among this one, what you will get? Among these two and among these two, please check the common variables what we have. A complement get cancelled, we got B, and here C complement get cancelled, we got D. So what is the term here? M0 plus M2 plus M8 plus M10. That is quad 1. So this is quad 2. What is it quad 2? M0 plus M4 plus M12 plus M8. Then this is quad 3. What is that? M5 plus M7 plus M13 plus M15. So few they have stopped here. Who will write the output of that? Without output you will not get the complete marks. You need to write f of a, b, c, d equal to b complement, d complement plus is compulsory, c complement, d complement plus b, d. Now this is the one completed. You got it? Then another one we gave with a pi. Pi means your POS, not a SOP. Many students they have solved with the SOP format. In the revision video, I told you both the methods, one problem will be there. You need to practice both the methods, SOP as well as POS. I told. Clearly, I told. So, what is the next question format? The next question is, the question is f of a, b, c, d equal to pi 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. A plus B complement, A complement plus B complement, A complement plus B. C plus D complement, C complement plus D complement, C complement plus B. This is M0, write in the capital letter, M1, M3, M2, M4, M5, M7 and M6. Then M8, M9, M11, M10. Then M12, M13, M15, M14. What are the values here? It is present, student. Zero is present. 0, not 1 here. Many students they wrote 1. 0 is present, 1 is present, 2 is present, 4 is present, 5 is present, 6 is present, 8 is present, 10 is present. So it is almost similar to this. Everybody they did this one. Okay. Then here both are there. So they did a quad. And this they made as a pair. Few they did with this pair and few they did with an overlapping. Why can't you make a overlapping pair? Did you got it? It is not a pair, it is a quad. Don't make it as a pair. Please check that maximum grouping. Maximum grouping. Then what you will get here? Among these two, B plus T. Then for this one, you will get A plus C. And for this overlapping, you will get A plus D. Then how to write the result? F of A, B, C, D equal to B plus D, A plus C, A plus D. So this finishes your first paper. So once again Then we'll discuss the second paper. We'll continue with the second paper. Second paper I got a different answers for scope resolution operator. The first question is access specifier. Availability of the data in a program called access specifiers. Please try to write there what are the access specifiers we have. Not only a definition, try to write the private, public and protected. So no one written. Just they have written availability of the data in the program is called access specifier. Try to write complete one. Okay. And question number 2, is it possible to access the data outside the class? They have written yes, we can access the data outside. No, we cannot access the data outside. Why? You should write yes with the public, no with the private and protected. And few they have written yes with the public and protected. How protected is possible? It is accessing only with the friend function and in the derived class, only within the class, not outside the class. Please remember, only public is possible to define the members outside the class, not with the private and protected. Then the next question. How to access the class members? I have given clearly dot operator. And they have given the dot. I told you should write DOT operator. So please don't neglect this one. 1 mark is also very important. So that even though you wrote, if you are not written properly, they will not see completely your answers. Okay. If your paper is in the last closing period, that time they will not see complete paper properly. Understood? And please write that DOT. And I got a many different answer, and this answer I got more. Give the significance of scope resolution operator. I hope I have not given this answer for you. I don't know where you got. The scope resolution operator is used to get hidden names due to variable scopes so that you can still use them. The scope resolution operator can be used as both unary and binary operator. Maximum all S4 students wrote this particular answer, students. Why? Where you got this one? If I given in the classwork, please bring that one. I have given only scope resolution operator is used to define the member function outside the class, and it will give the global accessibility to the local variables which is defined inside the class. Only this definition I have given. I have not given hidden names to access, and it can be both unary and binary operator. Complete S4 students wrote this one. Then what is array of object? Collection of same type of objects are called array of object. Collection of same type of objects. Then the next one. Answer any 4 questions of the following. Many students they answer for only 3 questions. Explain the different ways of defining a member function with syntax and example. Both the syntax, both the example is required. But I told you, write one example is enough. So, defining a member function inside the class like a normal function, normal functions, and it is defined inside the class, and the class which is defined inside the class, it is also called inline function. Inline function. What is syntax of that? Return type, scope resolution operator, not a space, specifier, function name. You can give the scope resolution underscore or not a space, argument, body of the function. Then, defining a member function outside the class. Defining a member function outside the class using scope resolution operator. At least that word you need to write. Using a scope resolution operator, the general format of that: return type, specifier, class name, scope resolution operator, and many they have written. I'll explain you. Function name with the arguments and body of the function. Did I given this one? No, right? Why you have included the parenthesis for the scope resolution operator? There is no parenthesis in the syntax, student. Please don't write. Even though the syntax was correct, if you enclose within the parenthesis, you will get completely 0 marks. There is no parenthesis added for the scope resolution operator. Then, one complete example I have given that supports you for both defining a member function inside the class and outside the class. Class. So, actually that is a student, so it was a sample, it was there. So, private int S number or roll number, character, S name, then public void input, cout, enter S number and S name, cin, S number, S name, then void output. So few they have stopped here. Who will write the definition of void output? It's compulsory, you need to write void class name student according to that example I have given sample. So scope resolution operator, output, just output, S number equal to the value in the S number, S name equal to S name. See, endl and all, it's not compulsory here, student. Please remember, if you not write void main also doesn't matter. Here void main is required when you are writing a class declaration and definition. So void main, student, obj, clr, scr, get ch not compulsory, student, input, obj dot output. Please practice this one. This will gives you 2 questions answer, student. One, defining a member function inside as well as outside, and one example for class and object. Write this one only for both. See, here object is there, here class is there, and this much will help you for both. Even access specifiers also, students. Private and public is there. What is access specifier? Explain any 2 for 5 marks. This example will give you for 3 different answers to get your complete marks. And the next question is how to declare and define the class. Explain with the syntax and example. See here, many students they wrote class but not object. Why? Here class name, access specifier is private, data members, member functions. Similarly for public, data members and member functions. Similarly, write for protected data members and member functions. This is your general syntax of class. Class name, object. Object name or object. This is class declaration and this is your class definition. This is class definition. Declaration is nothing but object. Please remember when I told you in the revision video also. Define class definition and declaration. You will get definition means class, declaration means object. Declaration, without a declaration, memory will not be created for your class members. See, here class example is there, here object example is there. Did you got it? And if they ask the question, what explain access specifiers with an example and syntax and example. Right, this is the syntax which gives you private and protected togetherly, public togetherly, and this much of example which gives you private and protected usage. Hope you understood today. Then the next question is, so next question everyone they have written, that is function overloading, inline function and inline. And please remember inline, everyone they have written, but inline, they have written inline as an uppercase. Please try to write, it's compulsory to write I in the lowercase. Why? Because it is a keyword. Keywords are restricted words, need to be written in the lowercase. Except that, so rest all written nicely. And this time performance was good. Thanks for that. Then keep it up, keep learning. Thank you. So if you have any doubt, please text. I will clear the doubt, students. Please don't write whatever you know. So not while writing time, before the exam. Please clear your doubts. Okay, thank you.